Welcome to ICCA Cricket Academy once again for the live broadcast of Union Square House presents Ramadan T20 2026, powered by the 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Second quarter final, it's a big one as well. 7 Districts taking on Dubai Daredevils. The news from the sidelines just a while ago, the toss was won by Dubai Daredevils and they've opted to bowl first. Obviously, looking at the conditions, the dew might play a factor. So it's a good toss to win. They're going to have to bowl well against 7 Districts. We have entered into the knockout rounds where the first quarterfinal was played between Sarhab Cricket Club and Z Sports winning by 7 wickets. They are through to the semi-finals and one of these teams will join them with 2 quarterfinals to come tomorrow. Let's have a quick look at both the teams. First, 7 Districts, Lukman Fessel, Ovais Ahmed, Farman Ali is the wicketkeeper, Saghir Khan, Israr Ahmed, Rohit Bangish, the fast bowler, Wahab Hassan getting into the game, replacing Nabil Aziz, who was quite ordinary in the last game. Ahmed Tariq, Muhammad Uzair Khan, Muhammad Irfan and Syed Haider Shah. That's a formidable 11 for 7 Districts. And you look at Dubai Daredevils, Mayank Chaudhary, Hafizur Rahman, Harshad Kaushik, Mohit Kalyan, Saber Rao, Sagar Kalyan, Aditya Sarna, Ansh Tandon back in the side. Savai Chaudhary is the medium pacer. Tanis Suri and Ajay Dharnia, another fine talent left arm. He is going to play a big role here.
Good to go now. Good to go.
We are moments away with the first delivery of the second quarter final. It's going to be Anjad Hernia to start off the proceedings from the pavilion. And wonderful drive from Lukman Fessel. Hits it straight to the fielder though. That was nicely timed. He's the big player for 7 Districts. He needs to fire today in a knockout game. These knockout games, that brings extra responsibility as well. An extra bit of pressure as well. Good attacking line there from Ajay Dharnia. And there's a man under the lid at short square leg. That is interesting. Maybe they feel that Lukman, he does play in the air through that area. I tell you what, if it goes in the air that close to the bat, it will travel off the bat as well. It's going to take some catching. Good attacking line from Ajay. Keeping the ball up to the bat. Lukman Fessel has been in very good form. He's played 4 games, 4 innings, 228 runs at an average of 76 and a strike rate of 217 so far in the competition. He's the 4th highest run getter. Top of the tree is 267 is Hassan Isa Khail, who's having a great tournament. 251 runs for Hamad Ahmed Khan, the skipper of Alef Pharma. Aditya Shetty amongst the runs with 236. Nicely tucked away, fine for 1 from Lukman Fessel. Farman Ali, another opportunity for him at the top of the order. He's got to make use of these opportunities and try and get a big score here. Solid in defense is Farman Ali. Good areas from Ajay Dharnia in this first over. He's been superb. Oh, top class delivery. End of the first over. It's 1 for none. Hafizur Rahman. Ball's a short one. He loves them. In that sort of length, he's a magnificent striker of the ball. And he picks the short ball so early. Such a fast bat speed he has. Onto it in a flash. That's not the length to bowl to him. You've got to be prepared to hit down the ground. In order to pick him up, you've got to bowl a relatively fuller length. Short ball is not the way to go. Nicely clipped away on the onside again from Lukman. He's the real key here for 7 districts. Good comeback here from Hafizur Rahman. He's got to find the right length for this surface. Farman Ali, not of 3 deliveries. They will look to pull a lot of pressure on Farman Ali here. Oh, there's trouble. There's trouble. Oh, dear me. Almost got Lukman Fessel run out there. There was an initial call of yes. Then he says no. There you see. Immediately setting off. Then saying no. Lukman did well to get back. Nicely whipped away by Farman Ali. That was a good shot. Takes it from off stump. Finally gets off the mark. Last ball of the second over, 9 for none, 7 districts. Lot resting on the shoulders of Lukman Fessel, Israr. Irfan, he's been horribly out of form. Again, a little bit of hesitation, but they managed to pick up a quick single. 2 overs gone, 10 for none. Big shot on the onside. He's picked it off all the way for 6. He's picked it from off stump. Nothing wrong with the delivery, just sheer class from Lukman Fessel. Brilliant hit. Absolutely superb. (16) without loss in 2.1 overs. Lukman with 2 sixes so far. He's looking absolutely superb. Hitting the bat hard and a quick single on the offside. Plays it with soft hands. I like this from Lukman Fessel. The way he's rotating strike, but at the moment he needs Farman Ali from the other end to also look to rotate strike and can't afford to get stuck at one end. No real feet movement there from Farman Ali. Just getting stuck with his footwork. Not going forward, not going back. Just caught on the crease there. Oh, that's a bit of a top edge and it goes down to third man boundary for 4. In the last game he was caught playing a similar sort of stroke, looking to fetch it from off stump. This time he's got a little bit of luck and that one flies over third man for 4. Not convincing enough from Farman Ali, but he'll take that boundary. Fumble on the offside. And they pick up a couple. Good change of pace. Nicely played by Farman Ali. End of 3 overs, 23 for none. Another quick single on the offside. Brilliant stuff from Hafiz Rahman. Attacking the stumps. That's the key on this surface. There's short mid wicket in place, which is a good field when you're bowling stump to stump line. Again, worked away off the stumps. There'll be at least two. That's good from Farman Ali. Lukman is very, very quick and he's always eager to get another run. Got to be careful here. Almost got run out in the previous over. No real feet movement. Got beaten. That was that delivery which angled away from the right hander. 7 districts. They need a big total here. Batting first, 180 at least on this surface, with keeping in mind the dew factor as well. You're going to have to bat and bat big here. So far, the Daredevils, they've done well. They haven't allowed them to get away. Oh, nice stroke. That's a very good shot from Farman Ali. That was fraction shot. Beautifully picked up. Really a superb strike. Wonderful, wonderful piece of timing. Worked away straight to mid wicket. And a 4 overs, 30 for none. Saber Rao comes into the attack, starts off with a poor delivery. Half tracker on leg stump. Lukman has whipped him for 4. He's played 2 great pull shots to bring up 2 sixes. Now another pull round the corner for 4. Can't afford to bowl him there. He's so good in that area. It's up in the air. Will it clear? Long off, just about. It does. Einstein with a good effort. Just enough to clear. Mid-off fielder Einstein. Lukman quickly off to 23 here of 12 deliveries. Good signs for 7 districts. When he fires, they become favourites. It's a good start for 7 districts. 37 for none in 4.3 overs with a strong batting lineup. If you get off to a good start, then there's always opportunity to post a big total. Oh, he gets it fine. Farman Ali is beginning to cut loose as well. That's a good shot. It wasn't quite perhaps short enough, but he did manage to get his bat down in time. After a slow start, he's beginning to pick up pace. That one kept a little low. Credit to him that he's watched it nicely. He's watched it right till the end. Pushed away on the offside. That's the line he needs to operate. Just around that off stump. Again, he looks to pull high on the blade, just short of mid-on. 5 overs gone, 41 for none. Saber Rao into his 3rd over. None for 16 so far. Steaming in. Bowls a short one, kept it along the carpet. That's good and sensible batting by Lukman. He does have the tendency every now and then wants to smash it for 6. Last game he made 136 not out, so he's in great form. But he did offer the opportunity first ball with that bouncer from Asan Tareen. So the oppositions, they like to pamper him with all short ball. But it is a dangerous ploy as well, because he takes it on and he gets quick runs. That is a real weakness for Farman Ali. No feet movement whatsoever. Just rooted to the crease. Genuine outside edge and fumble in the gully. Will just be a single though. Excellent Yorker from Saber Rao into the last over of the power play. That is superb execution. So far is so good. He hasn't conceded a boundary. It's a high scoring game, especially late in the night. 180, 200 is what is par on these conditions. Under lights with the wet ball, it becomes difficult. So 7 districts, they got to get a move on here. The Daredevils, they would just think at this stage they're 1 wicket away from really applying that pressure. Good stuff in the power play. They haven't allowed them to get away either. That was needless delivery from Saber Rao. It was short. Allowed a lot of time for Farman Ali to play that lovely pull shot. Didn't try to hit it hard. Just control. That's better footwork. Getting forward. End of 6 overs, 48 for none. Down the leg side, and it's gone through. And it runs down fine for 4. Runs. So it's a drop chance. Lukman Fessel, let's have a look. Maybe a little bit of glove. Tanisuri was late on it. Definite chance. It's given his run, so we will call it a drop opportunity. Outside edge, straight down to third man. Harshad Kaushik takes the catch. And that's the end for Lukman Fessel. Dropped on the previous delivery, not this time. Big breakthrough for the Daredevils. Good line, good length, away from that off stump. Little bit of movement. And a sharp chance taken. 51 for 1. 52 for 1, pardon me. Sharp delivery from Rao. New batter is Saber Rao. Now that Lukman Fessel is back in the pavilion, he's got a serious job to do here. Key player. Good bit of work on the offside. That was struck quite nicely. Good pressure from Rao. 3 dot balls to the new batter is just about perfect. 52 for 1. Solid in defense, gets off the mark, and for top class over 5 runs and a wicket. 7 gone, 53 for 1. It's a loose delivery. And they got that fielder very fine who cuts that one off. Harshit Kaushik into the attack. It's important that he lands them well here. We've got to build pressure. Again, nicely clipped on the onside. At the moment, they'll be looking to work the ball into the gaps, build this partnership, but they've got to lift the rate as well. 56 for 1 after 7.3, scoring at 7.5. They're going to have to really try and target someone because they need a score of 180 plus on this pitch, that's for sure. That's good batting from Farman Ali. Moves to 24 now. 23 deliveries. You can't afford to be striking at just over 100 in this form of the game. That's a wide delivery. That arm ball just drifting down the leg side. Nicely done on the onside. $60 for 1 after 8 overs. Swai Chaudhary into the attack here, and Farman Ali is going to have to look to go big now. He's quite settled at the crease, 26 of 25. He's got to get a move on here. Loose delivery offside, off stump, given as a wide. Israr, well, he's the key player, but you don't want to put a lot of pressure on him straight away. It's about making sure that the set batter needs to also take a little bit of risk and get the scoreboard moving along nicely at this stage. 63 for 1 after 8.2 overs. Something is got to give here. Farman Ali, he has to put the foot down. He gets a top edge. That's lucky for him. So unlucky for the bowler. That is gone all the way. Big top edge over third man for 6. Again looking to play the pole shot from wide of off stump. Gets away with it. That's much better from Farman Ali. Was it a chance? I'm not quite sure. But he comes back for the second. He's got to look to play that cut shot. Oh, beats him. Was looking to just guide that one down to third man. 7 districts. They need to really look to be aggressive here with 9 wickets in hand. 71 for 1. 161, 150, 160 we have seen is not good enough on this surface. They will have to push for that 180 or a 200 sort of score here. Savai Chaudhary has done well. The top edge 6 does go against his name, but he's bowled better than that. Better than those figures suggest in this over. Unfortunately, that is a wide and a big one as well. For Manali, 34 of 28, it's a decent knock from him. It's important how he finishes off. Can he lift his strike rate? Quick single on the offside. End of 9 overs, 73 for 1. Harshit Kaushik will continue. Farman on 35. He missed out on that delivery. It was wide. It was asking for trouble. Nicely worked away by Israr on the onside. He's just someone who's really, really dangerous when he gets going. At the moment, he's just taking a little bit of time. There's a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. That's very good batting. He's a good player of spin, Farman Ali. He moves to 40. That's a good shot. Just using the pace there of Harshit Kaushik. Can't afford to play those dot balls. He's played far too many dot balls. In between, he's played some good shots, but he's got to be a lot more busy here. 6 of 4 deliveries so far. He's got to get off strike quickly. That's a lot better. Nicely worked away on the onside. So 8 runs of the over, 81 for 1 after 10. Savai Chaudhary attacking the stumps. He's bowling a very good length for this surface. And so far, so good from him. Big shot from Misra. That's first maximum from him. When he hits the ball, it's a stay hit. Really an outstanding blow from Misra. He's a magnificent player of the short ball. You drop it short to him, he always pounces. Brilliant shot from Misra. That will get him going. And if he stays for any length of time, he bats 20 overs, 7 districts, we're going to get over 200. Oh, it's been caught brilliantly by Ajay Dharnia. Savai Chaudhary with a massive strike. Israr looking to hit down the ground has paid the price. That was hit pretty hard. Excellent catch. That was travelling and towards his wrong side as well, being a left-handed. 87 for 2. Savai Chaudhary, after that sixth next delivery, Star was looking to hit hard, caught at mid-off. That brings Irfan to the middle. He's been struggling for form of late, Irfan. They need runs from him. Now they're going to have to develop another partnership. Very good delivery round the wicket, and again just feeling for the ball. That's what happens when you're slightly out of form. You tend to think a lot and perhaps don't quite watch the ball hard enough and let your instincts take over. That's nicely played. Gets off the mark. 11 overs done. It's 88 for 2, 7 districts. Oh, he gets it fine. Irfan. First boundary for him. That should make him feel a lot relaxed now. Just drifting onto that middle leg stump line. And nicely played. I think it's a time for Mayank Chaudhary to bring a pacer on from the other end as well, because Irfan has been struggling against pace. At the moment is far too easy, tackling part-time left arm spinner Harshit Kaushik, then a genuine fast bowling option. Swept and swept fine. Moves to 45 is Farman Ali. Just using the pace there. That was lovely piece of timing. Takes it on the full. Fine leg up, but it went very, very fine. .45 of 35. He's got to get a move on here, because Irfan has been slightly out of form and struggling at the moment. He's got to take the onus of the dismissal of Israr and look to put the pressure back on Double D. Much better from Irfan, trying to ease himself into this knock. 12 overs gone. 99 for 2. Savai Chaudhary continuing round the wicket to the left-hander from the pavilion end. He'll be looking to angle the ball in, and after pitching, look to straighten it down the line. Typical Irfan, and over the head of square leg for 6. That may have gone all the way. I think they have sent it upstairs to have a look how far that carried. Let's have a look. It was a typical Irfan hike on the onside. The fielder was quite a few yards in from the boundary. Let's have a look. One more look there. He was quite far in from the ropes. It looked like may have just bounced inside the rope. Not quite sure though. Given us 6. He goes again, but not quite finding the middle of the bat.
क्लोजअप भी नहीं है यार, है ना? क्लोजअप होना चाहिए था, वहाँ पे नहीं कैच किया ना।
106 for 2 on 46. Farman Ali has played well. He's held this innings together, but the job is not done. Gets beaten offside off stump. Good areas there from Savai Chaudhary. On 46 of 37. Nicely played down the ground for 1. Irfan has looked good so far, at the top of the order against the new ball. He was really struggling. They moved him down the order, and now that the ball is quite old and wet conditions, he's finding it a little easy to strike the ball. But still, his areas are pretty much square leg and mid wicket. Not much through cover or mid off. This is something he really needs to work on. Outside edge. Got lucky on that occasion. Tanis Suri was a bit late. Lack of footwork for him. And gets a life. That was a regulation chance, I would say, because his feet were stuck. No real footwork from Tanisuri. Just looking to grab it from a stationary position and just flew off the outside edge. Gets that one away fine, and it's another boundary. A little bit of luck on the previous delivery, and Irfan once again backing himself, fetching it from off stump. Gets another boundary. End of 13 overs. 115 for the loss of 2 wickets. Good shot there. Just drifting onto the pads. Easily done. 115 for 2 after 13. Runs are beginning to flow here for 7 districts. Couple to Farman Ali, moves to 49 now. It was a poor delivery and it got away with it. Half century for Farman Ali. Of 41 deliveries, he's held this innings together. He's a very passionate cricketer, getting a chance at the top of the order, and it's a big milestone for him because he had to wait for a very long time for this opportunity. Kisses the badge of 7 districts. This is the spirit. He's one of those long-serving members for 7 districts team over the years, who's been in and around the setup, but now finally he's beginning to show his talent. There was never any doubt about his wicket keeping. He's always been a fine glove man. It's just about his batting that even sometime he gets those starts, but he doesn't quite kick on. But off late he's scoring quite regularly. Job is not done. He must cash in here. He's well settled with over 6 overs to go. Must cash in here. Toe end of the bat. The intention was right from Farman Ali. He goes big. This is up in the air. This is a man coming around who's dropped it. It's Aditya Sarna who's taken some great catches. He puts one down. Dear me. That's a replay. It was a high ball that should have been taken, and he's lost balance going reverse cup. 121 for 2 after 14. More runs. Irfan is on a bit of a roll here with just a slice of luck. Things are beginning to go his way here. One 25 for 2 after 14.1 overs. That's gone straight up. Will it carry to someone? It does. Finally, the luck runs out for Irfan. Dropped couple of times. He is perished finally. Again looking to go across the line. Big top edge and a good catch by Mayank. 125 for 3. New batter is Syed Haider who gets off the mark. Ajay Dharnia into the attack and making that important breakthrough because Irfan was beginning to look dangerous. Heaved away on the onside. That's a nice boundary for Syed Haider early on in the piece. It does give you a lot of confidence. He's come out with aggression here. Short ball and pulled away quite nicely. End of 15 overs, 132 for 3. To end of the bat, down to short third into the last 5 overs, 133 for 3-7 districts. Farman Ali 52 of 43, and Syed Haider is showing intent here. They need another 50-60 here. Touch surprised to see Syed Haider sent up the order instead of Sahir Khan. When you have someone like Sahir who can really take the game on, you've got to utilize him. Real match winner. Maybe someone like Uzair Khan is also not a bad choice. Left-hander. Farman goes big. He's picked out the man. Aish Tandon with a good catch. That's the end of Farman Ali for 52. Again, trying to fetch it from off stump. He's picked out Aish Tandon, who takes a very good catch and a timely breakthrough. 133 for 4. New man in is Sahir. Fall of that wicket of Farman Ali. This could be a blessing in disguise for them to see that wicket fall, and that brings Sahir in. All of a sudden, 2 new batters, but if Sahir gets going, it will really give them a lot of boost, and they're looking for a score of around 180. This man needs to fire. Outside edge, caught brilliantly. Another one goes. Great bit of bowling from Hafizur Rahman. And Tanesuri's hang on to a very good catch. That's really superb stuff from Hafizur Rahman and Tanesuri, and they've got 2 wickets in quick time just to put a bit of breaks. Slow delivery going across the line, and a very good catch. Slow delivery picked up in the air. This is a chance, a difficult one. It doesn't quite carry. Ahmad Tariq. Batting at number 7. That is quite strange to me. In this situation, it should have been Muhammad Uzair Khan, man with a lot of ability to strike the ball. That's nicely played from Saghir. It was a great over and a fine spell which comes to an end with a boundary. Delicate one from Saghir. Down to third man. Another off-pace delivery and just guided away between those two fielders down to third man for 4. 139 for 5 after 16. Saber Rao back into the attack. 2 overs, 1 for 16. He's got a big role to play here. He will bowl the 17 and the 19 over. Angle across delivery. And it's another dot ball. Oh, that's wonderful from Saghir. He can cause a lot of trouble when he's playing well. He's seriously a threat to any opposition. Hmm. 144 now for 5. Second quarterfinal of Union Square House presents Ramadan T20 League. Chipped away, and it's a cotton ball. It's a huge wicket. Looking to work the ball on the onside, and Saber Rao has hang on to a very, very important catch. That's a big wicket because Saghir can do a lot of damage, and 7 Day Stick there losing their way here at the back end. Oh dear me. Simple chance and taken quite nicely. Six down for 144. Uzair Khan, the new batter, good Yorker and clipped away on the onside. Will just be a single. These are very, very crucial moments in this quarter-final. 7 districts, they must finish well and finish strong here. Ahmad chips one straight to mid-off. Well. 7 districts, they are throwing away the advantage from a very good position where they could get to 180, 190. They are capitulating big time. It's 7 down for 144. Latest of them is Ahmad chips one to mid-off. Well. 145 for 7. Bit of a collapse here towards the end. Still 3 overs to go. They're going to have to play well. 2 left-handers in the middle, Wahab Hassan and Uzair Khan. They still need to score at least another 20 odd. That's what happens when you lose wickets at the back end. From a position of dominance, you become quite tentative and try and survive and throw away the advantage. Most of the batters, they've been irresponsible. Nicely played by Wahab Hassan. He's a handy batter. Uzair is quite dangerous as well. Can play the big shots. Nicely done from Uzair. There's a fumble on the offside. 3 runs of 3 deliveries. Will 160, 165 will be enough with the due in a strong batting line of Dubai Daredevils. 7 districts will feel like they've left a lot on the table. They were in position to get 190. Thrown away the advantage. carved away on the offside. Tendon does well, but they come back for 2. Looking to come back for the second, not there. It's very, very quick between the wickets. So far, it's been terrific stuff from Savar Chaudhary in this over. Overall, his figures may suggest that he's been expensive, but he's done a good job. Quite a few top edges went behind the wicket of his bowling, so those figures may not suggest how well he's bowled. He's lofted that. He's a very, very dangerous player. It had the height, but not quite the distance as they come back for the second. End of 18 overs, 153 for 7. $153 for 7. Ajay Dharnia into his last over. Still 11 more legitimate deliveries remaining, and another 16 runs that projected total 170. It is a competitive one, but with the dew being a factor, you feel like they are 15 to 20 short. That's an excellent Yorker and beautifully played as well from Uzair. Little fumble down at third man from Saber Rao. That should have been stopped there from Rao. Costly boundary. Oh, that's brilliant from Uzair. Down the ground for 4. Mid-off was up. These are very, very useful runs. He can make the difference between a score of 160 and 180. Excellent. Excellent shot. Those cameramen are doing a great job. It's been a long day for them, for the production team as well. It's a top edge. And it's another boundary. Big over this one for 7 districts. 3 boundaries of last 3 deliveries from Uzair. Short ball and top edge. Fine leg up in the ring. It's always pretty safe. Slow delivery. Nicely played by Uzair as well. 167 now. Still 7 deliveries to go. Must look for that 180 becomes realistic now. Slow delivery. Good way to end that over from Ajay, but it's a good one for 7 districts. 167 for 7 after 19 overs. Saber Rao to bowl the last over. That's a poor delivery. And Uzair has clipped him for 6. This is the kind of innings which was required for 7 districts. 24 of 9 balls. And that innings has really put them back on track. He's a very, very dangerous player in these kind of situations. Uzair Khan. Saber Rao under pressure here. He's got to produce quality, because if he misses his length or his line, he's going to go the distance. He refuses to take a single, and I think that is the right move at this stage. He will back himself to clear the fence here. That was a very, very good ball. Good Yorker. 3 for 28. He's bowled really well, Saber. But these 4 deliveries are so crucial to the momentum of the game as well. What does he do now? Will he go for another Yorker? Poor delivery. It's a full toss. Going for the Yorker execution. Poor, and he suffers. 6 more to Uzair. 179 for 7 now. That's a big hit. Looking to bowl that leg stump Yorker. Leg stump. Full toss. Hammered over square leg for 6. It's not done as yet. Still 3 more deliveries remaining. I wonder what sort of impact, the psychological impact, this innings will have on Dubai Daredevils going into this chase. Look like 160. Now they'll be chasing more than 180. Brilliantly bowled. Back of the length, slow ball into the wicket. And he was through the shot a little too early. 2 sixes, 2 dot balls. Still 2 more opportunities for Uzair to get some runs. That's a terrific shot as well. Into the gap. Good effort by Mohit Kalian. 2 more to Uzair. They might just want to have a look. Was it a clean stop? It was very, very close to the ropes. Mohit Kalian. I think he's done well here. Last ball of the innings, 181 for 7. Slow delivery beats him. And excellent from Wahab as well to sneak through for a bye. A top class finish from Uzair Khan. 32 of 14 deliveries has given 7 districts a good total to defend. 182 for 7. 183 is the target. That's the batting card. 30 for Lukman, 52 for Farman Ali. He held the innings together. A rare failure for Israr, went for 13, 28 for Irfan, and then there was a little bit of stutter in that middle order. Sayyid Haider Saghir and Ahmad Tara going in quick succession, and then you got Uzair Khan with a much needed flurry towards the end. 32 of 14 deliveries to get them to a competitive total. Ajay Darnia 1 for 39, 2 for 30 for Fizur Rahman, and 3 for 36 for Saber Rao, who did got a little bit of tap in the last over, but generally was very good. Harshit Kaushik also did a reasonable job. None for 32 of his 4. Savai Chaudhary, touch expensive. 1 for 41 of his 4 overs. Lukman was brisk early on in the power play, playing some big shots, and he was caught at third man. And then Israr got going. At times Irfan was touch lucky, but on the other end Farman Ali played really well for his half century. Saghir came in and got that couple of boundaries before he was also done. Uzair came in and probably changed the game on his head towards the end with that 32 in quick time. 183 is the target as we take a short little break, and we'll be back with the run chase.
Huda and Thomas are ready to start off their day. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? Looks like their car battery is in trouble. How will they overcome this situation? On one side, Huda calls dialer battery. Poor Thomas. He's still stuck with his old friend at a nearby garage. 30 minutes later, dialer battery arrives to rescue Huda. They replace the car battery in no time. Thomas's agony continues. He just needed to call dialer battery. If you are ever stuck with a dead car battery, call 800 24/7 365 to replace your car battery at any place and any time in the UAE. Call dialer battery at 800 24/7 365 now.
Kodakani rainbow, Kodakani rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, Kodakani rainbow, rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, 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 rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, 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 rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, rainbow, rainbow.
Welcome back to ICCA Cricket Academy once again for the run chase of Dubai Daredevils against Seven Districts. The second quarter final of Union Square House presents Ramadan T20 Cup 2026, powered by the Seven Districts Cricket Academy. They need 183 to qualify for the semi-finals. Seven Districts, they will have to defend these runs. It should be an intriguing battle. It's going to be Rohit Bangish with the new ball. Muhammad Rohit, he's a fine bowler. Seven Districts, they will be hoping that they start off well.
Check there is no substitute. Okay.
Sagar Kalyan alongside Ansh Tandon, the two openers, two fine players. It's about wickets for Seven Districts. It's about a solid start for Double D. All to play for. The stakes are high. The tension is high. Here we go. First delivery down the leg side, and it's gone right through here. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. It's 5 eyes. Farman Ali not quite able to collect that.
बिस्किट खाएं लॉटरी के
First delivery going for 5. It just eases the pressure. Without a ball bowled, they're 5 plus. Oh, steep bounce. Just short of mid wicket. Rohit is a real wicket taker. Looks to make room, gets it through the offside. Little fumble. There's a little mix up as well. Seven Districts, they need to tighten up the screws here in the field. Can't afford to give away extras. Farman Ali got that half century. He's got to be very proactive behind the stumps now. Again is fine and straight to short, fine. Direct hit was required. It's all happening in the first over. Seven for none after 3 deliveries. Rohit, he'll be looking to shape the ball back into the right-handers. Up front with the new ball, with the odd one going across just like that, and equally well played by Sagar Kalyan. This opening stand really holds significant importance to this game. Charging in. Loose shot there from Manch Tandon and given as a wide. He needs to just show a little bit of focus here. I'm sure he's focused, but at the moment he's just looking to be ultra aggressive here. Manch Tandon, that was a bit of a loose stroke. If he applies himself, he's got all the shots in the book to get big runs. Top class delivery. Interesting field here. Square leg and wide-ish third man. One of the best fieldsmen in the country. Wahab Hassan down at third man. It makes a difference. It's always the case. Excellent delivery from Rohit to finish. End of the first over, 9 for none. Good slow delivery. That's where he's so good with the new ball. I think his spell up front alongside Rohit, 2 overs each at least, will determine quite a few things. Because if they can knock over a couple of wickets, then obviously they become favourites and they will exert a lot of pressure on this batting lineup. If Sagar and Manch Tandon can get away to a start of 30, 40 quickly and get on top, then with the dew, certainly that makes them favourite. Cramped him for space. Pace on. That's an awkward delivery, but line wasn't quite great. Another delivery which follows him, cramps him for space. Leg by is the signal from the umpire. Owas is such a good talent, such a versatile bowler, and he's been bowling superbly well for 7 districts. As always the case, most reliable bowler. Makes him so reliable is his ability to adapt to conditions. Wicket taker, at the same time it's hard to get on top of him. That's a cracking cut shot from Manch Tandon. In the first over he did look a little lazy against Rohit, but now I think this shot will give him a lot of confidence. That's a top class square cut off the back foot for 4. Nicely worked away. Doesn't quite beat mid on. That is superb work by the skipper. And have a look at that throw right on top of the bails. That's Saghir for you. Lightning speed across the turf at mid-on. That's brilliant fielding. Any other fielder that would have gone for a boundary. He also not only picked the ball towards his left but got that throw in a flash. Just conceded one. That's magnificent. Quick single again towards mid-on. 2 overs gone, 16 for none. Rohit to continue outside edge. Doesn't quite carry. Good stop there from Farman Ali. Tendon. This is an interesting battle against Rohit. Was beaten quite a few times outside the off stump in the first over. And he's gone big here. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has to just clear the inner ring. Not quite out of the middle of the blade. Couple of runs for Tendon. Looking to go big. It was more of a leading edge. Seven districts there. Very, very fine fielding side. That's not a good shot. The kind of movement is getting away from the left-hander, Tendon, taking a lot of risk to go through mid-on and mid-wicket. Clipped away on the onside in the gap. Will just be a single. If they can get to 50 odd for none, and then certainly it will be hard for seven districts to really contain. $163 more. Seven districts will need wickets here. Possibly this is his last over. There might be a change from the other end. They will keep Rohit back for 2 overs. Excellent delivery. Right up there in the block hole, not giving anything away. Last ball of the third over, 20 for none. Charging in Rohit. That's a good delivery. Swung in late in. Nicely fielded by Wahab Hassan. End of a tidy over. 3 gone, 21 for none. Short ball pulled away, and it's a maximum. It's a terrific hit. It's gone all the way into the car parking lot. If there's no one there to offer help, then we might need a new ball. It's great camera work. Yeah, it's gone there late in the night. We might not get that ball back. It's 27 for none. Back live. Sagar with a magnificent hit, and that next delivery is possibly the best ball of the tournament for me. That one swung in late at high pace. Great Yorker from this exceptionally talented left armer from Seven Districts. How you do play those kind of deliveries after being hit by a 6 from Sagar? Next delivery, oh my word, class written all over it. That ball swung in very, very late. 27 for 1. Just look at that ball tailing back in. That was the previous one. It was bowled by Rohit last over. Similar kind of delivery, but this one from Avas was an absolute jaffer. That was exceptional piece of bowling. Swung in from off stump late and had Sagar clean bowled. All ends up. That is a too good a ball to keep that out. High class stuff from OS. What an exceptional piece of bowling from Awais Ahmed. And Tanesuri's got to be careful. He's got to keep his front pad out of the way. Oh, similar sort of delivery. Swung in late. Well played by Tanish. Got his bat down in time and kept his left foot out of the way. Outswinger quality from OS. Little shimmy down the track and he took the ball away from the right-hander. Superb stuff. That wicket of Sagar was massive for 7 districts. Excellent delivery again, attacking length here from OS. Won't be a bad idea to just slip in a short ball, expecting the fuller one, just make him a little uncomfortable. Worked away straight to short. Fine. And a 4 overs, a top class over from OS, where he got that prize scalp of Sagar. 28 for 1 after 4. Oh, nice stroke off the back foot through the offside. Save your legs. Don't run for those. That's Tanesh Suri. Trademark. Back foot punch through the offside for 4. He's a beautiful stroke maker when he gets going. Just have a look at the technique. A little press forward and then rocks back. Transfer the weight on the back foot. Glorious. Quick single. So you had it there on the offside. Very interesting phase of the game here for both the teams. The Daredevils, they will have to rebuild here. Take a little bit of time. There's no need to rush and lose wickets. It's up in the air and just short of the fielder. Another good short ball. Round the wicket, cramped him for a little bit of space. Good delivery there from Sahir. Very important spell here from Sahir because he has to back it up from the other end. He's a fine cricketer. They would want to hold back OS and Rohit for the death overs. Won't be long before we see Wahab Hassan, possibly after the power play. Cramped him for space again. Not quite convincing when it comes to playing the pull shot so far in this innings. Square of the wicket on the offside. Straight down to wide is third man. And a 5 overs, 37 for 1. Mohammad Irfan into the attack. He's got a big role to play here. $146 more required. That required rate is under 10. In these conditions is doable. 76, they will have to work hard here. That's a nice stroke from Tanisuri. Last over of the field restrictions. And he's prepared to take few chances. That'll be a wide. Again, attempted outswinger, just going away from that off stump. Second quarter final of Union Square House presents Ramadan T20 Cup 2026. We are coming towards the business end of the tournament. There's a lot to play for both these teams. 2 quarterfinals tomorrow. Z Sports are already through to the semi-finals. Oh, incredible. That's Tanisuri. Just the talent of this young man. It's enormous. Just picked it off. Good length delivery. Middle and off stump. A little shimmy down the pitch. Great elevation. Great stroke from Tanisuri. That is some statement from the youngster. Nicely played on the offside. Down to deep point. For another single. $47 for 1. They're looking to build this partnership. Ansh Tandon, it's been not the usual Ansh Tandon we see. A good square cut from him, but generally he's just struggled with his timing and his footwork so far. Again, that footwork is not quite up to the mark here at the moment from Einstein, and he's got enough experience. I'm sure he will have a moment to reflect and try and get back to his zone here. He just needs to take a little bit of time. Sometimes what happens is when you're consistently trying to strike the ball hard, you sometimes just lose your timing, lose your shape. Was it off the bat? Yes. Nicely clipped away. Clipped away for 4 from Einstein. Bit too straight on that occasion. And a neat deflection. 50 up for Double D. 51 for 1 after 6. So he's continuing here. Still early days in this partnership. It's worth 25 so far. Tanisuri is looking really good. If Einstein can get himself going, then it becomes very dangerous for Seven Districts. They're going to have to keep on picking up wickets. It's up in the air and he clears the inner ring. That might just run away. No, quite. Will be cut off. $54 for 1 after 6.2 overs. Game on, folks. Even Stevens. They got a very, very strong batting lineup as well. Plenty of batting still to come. That's a very, very good delivery. $54 for 1. 129 more required. It won't be a simple task. This game has the potential to go down to the wire. Sliced away down to third man. Tanisuri. 18 of 10. He's striking the ball really well. It's a good short ball from Sakhir. Every over which goes without a boundary. Job well done as far as Seven Districts is concerned. Excellent over from Sakhir comes to an end. 7 gone, 55 for 1. Interesting piece of captaincy here from Lukman Fessel. He's persisting with Irfan here, who's gone for 14 in his first over. They got options. They got 4 overs from Uzair Khan. I'm sure he will come in at some stage. Maybe he will replace Sagir from the other end. But when does they go to Wahab Hassan? Possibly they're waiting for Aish Tandon to get out. Left-handed batter against the left-arm spinner. But I'll back Wahab Hassan to be involved in the game. He's a wicket taker. And you just need to change the pace of the game as well. Wide delivery. Coming back to that point, this is the time to give the ball to Wahab Hassan rather than just delaying him or possibly holding him back when the ball gets really wet. It's very tough for the spinner. You've got to involve him into the game. That will give them options. And he's someone who can give you wickets. They will have to pick up wickets to win this game. Magnificent. Aish Tandon, that's a serious blow. Just advancing down the pitch. Midon was up in the ring. And he's absolutely nailed it for 6. That's a terrific shot. Have a look at that. It hits the wall and that chair might have lost his legs as well. That's a big blow. $62 for 1. Pressure in Farn here. Runs it down to third man. Aish Tandon. That's quite nicely played. Upish through gully. Nicely fielded by OSM and down at third man. 1.4 overs. He's gone for 23. That's a lot from Irfan. Advancing down the pitch and getting beaten by the slow one. $64 for 1 after 7.5 overs. Important delivery. Just maybe something behind the bowler's arm. He's not quite happy. He's going to have to reload that. Game on, folks. This should be a cracker of a finish. 119 more required of 73. Last ball of the 8th over. That's an extraordinary kind of stroke attempted by Aish Tandon. Is given as a wide. Irfan is getting some deviation in the air and off the seam. Now look at that. So far wide of off stump. Good take by Farman Ali. There you go. That's a big wicket from Irfan. Loose shot offside off stump. A very good catch as well. from Farman Ali. He's an excellent glove man behind the stumps, safe as a house. Playing away from the body. Excellent catch. 65 for 2. Big breakthrough. Einstein goes. So he's continuing here into his third over. Mayank Chaudhary comes in at number 4. Now they're going to have to rebuild again. It's all about partnerships. So he has bowled particularly well. None for 14. He'll be looking to build pressure from this end. Tanisuri is well established at the crease. He's got to get a big one here. That's a good shot. For 1 down to third man. Sharp in swinger. Good delivery there from Sahir. Targeting the pads early on. Mayank Chaudhary does have a little bit of tendency at times. That big lunge forward. Gets his foot across. Smart piece of bowling there from Sahir. This is a great opportunity for them to build some pressure. Mayank likes to take a little bit of time to build his innings. Great pressure here from Sahir. 3 singles and 2 dot balls. That really pushes the rate up to above 10 for the first time in this innings. He's got to finish well. Short ball. Brilliantly played. He doesn't quite finish well enough. Leaks a boundary. 7 runs of the over. 72 for 2. Mayank picks up his first boundary. It was short, it was wide, asking for trouble. Beautifully put away for 4. Wahabasan into the attack here. 72 for 2 after 9. He's a wicket taker and he's got 2 right-handers to bowl to. Straight away, looking to use his feet. Looks to go big. And doesn't quite timing it at the moment. The towels are out. The outfield is getting wet. It's always very important. Once you get a start, you go on to make a big score. That is Mohammed Ghosh, the tournament organizer, watching the proceedings. That is a very, very good shot. Improvisation from Tanesuri. He's got set. He's got to go big here. Can't leave it to anybody else. He has to bat and bat big. That'll be a wide. There's a little bit of turn for him. He's got to bowl that middle and off stump line. Again, he looks to go fine. Maybe a little bit of bat involved there. Yeah, it's runs off the bat. It's delicately poised. I would say it's even Stevens. 8 wickets in hand. 103 to get. Of 62 deliveries. Game on. Could be anybody's game. He's a wicket taker and he's created a chance here. And he's got a big wicket. Wahabasan does the business for 7 districts in his first over. You bring him on, he will provide you wickets. That's a massive wicket as well. That's the end for Mayank Chaudhary. Looking to play similar stroke like Tanesh did in the first couple of deliveries. Gets a top edge. Simple chance taken by Rohit. 3 down for 80. Harshit Kaushik strides out to the middle. Very, very dangerous player and a very capable player of turning things around. He's got a big role to play here. Brilliant over. 8 runs in a wicket. 80 for 3 after 10. Uzair into the attack. He's got a big role to play here. $80 for 3. And Uzair has got a big role to play here because he's someone who's going to mix his pace and make it difficult for the batters. Improvisation. He's gone. Uzair strikes. It's Lukman Fessel who takes the catch. Tanesh Suri with a poor choice, I would say, because it was a slow delivery. He had no pace whatsoever to work with. Tries to go reverse and straight to Lukman. That is massive. And those reactions tell you a story. 76 are on top here. Mohit Kalyan, the new batter, all of a sudden they've lost 2 quick wickets and they are on the back foot. $103 of 57. It's going to get difficult. It does get difficult when you keep losing wickets. Every time you lose a wicket, a new batter comes in. He has to get in. And that really makes the required rate climb and climb quickly. It's a top class start from Uzair. He hasn't conceded a run and he's picked up wickets. 5 deliveries gone in his first over. That kind of over really can shift the momentum big time, and that required rate is climbing. It's climbed over 11 for the first time in this innings. Top class over from Uzair. 11 gone, 81 for 4. Interesting change here. from the captain, taking away Wahab Hassan. I can't quite get my head around. The only explanation comes to my mind from looking from the outside, it could be Harshit Koshak is in and he's a left-hander, he's a good striker of the ball. I am all for it. But remember, he's on naught and his team is struggling, 4 down. Mohit Kalyan, who's just come in, you got to back your premium spinner to do the job. And that just might go in favor of Seven Districts. If they're given the ball to Wahab, all of a sudden Harshit Koshik, who's a little tentative, he's not settled at the crease. If he wants to go big, then there's every chance to pick up a wicket. And you got to look at the game in that sort of way. You got to be courageous sometime to make those bold moves to get the job done. There's no point in bringing Wahab back when Harshit Koshik is 30 odd and he's settled and he's striking the ball well. Then it's a different ball game. Sometimes in the modern day game, these matchups are beyond my understanding of the game. (83 for 4). Both these batters, they will take a while to get going. Good delivery from Irfan. With 2 of 7, he can't afford to get into a shell here at this stage. He's got the big shots. But right now, it's very, very important that he doesn't get into a shell. Square of the wicket on the offside. Couple of runs added to the total. Well, this is going to be close with Wahab Hassan, who's got a rocket arm, and they think that they got their man. With Wahab Hassan, there's always opportunities in the field. He's got a rocket arm. Has he got his man? Look at that. Farman Ali in great position next to the stumps. And that throw was flat and hard. This is going to be touch and go. And they need a frame back. I think they need that slow motion replay. This is going to be very, very tight. I think he's just made it.
Thank you, sir. It's fine.
Irfan to bowl the last ball of the 12th over. It's picked up on the onside and it's gone the distance. What a good shot from Mohit Kalyan. One loose delivery and that's about it in the over. It's cost him 6. 91 for 4. Back live, 91 for 4 after 12 overs. There was a slight delay, but the ball was just lost its shape and it was changed. Zar continuing and he's being very, very impressive. Down to third man. Slashed away for 1. $92 for 4 after 12.2 overs. That's a very good shot through the offside. This game is on the line. It could be anybody's game. 91 of 45 deliveries, 6 wickets in hand, 2 good players at the crease. You would tend to think that 7 District, they got the advantages at this stage. But few good shots can definitely change things. Goes for it. It's a short ball that has disappeared into the car parking lot, and have a look at that go. It bounces away. And it will require a replacement ball, I guess. What a good hit from Harshad Kaushik. Short ball, bowled it into the surface, smashed away for 6. Back live, 99 for 4. Good drive by Harshad Kaushik on the offside. He's beginning to time the ball well here. Very, very dangerous player.
अभी 12 रन की एवरेज चाहिए यार.
100 for 4. Zaire has gone for 9 in this over. Full toss, cream through the offside. Losing a little bit of control here, Zaire. That's nicely played. 104 for the loss of 4 wickets after 13 overs. 79 to get off the last 7. That was a big full toss. Easy pickings for Mohit. So he's back into the attack. Excellent running. Required rate over 11. It's pretty much manageable. And late into the night, it's early morning here in Sports City. It's quite a bit of dew around. The ground is really wet. And that's where it can really go in favor of batting. They're going to have to field really well and bowl really well here. Short ball as he looks at the square leg umpire. It's one of the over and plus it's a wide. (107 for 4) after 13.1 overs. Much better delivery round the wicket, angling in. Harshit Kaushik is the big fish for 7 Districts. If they can remove him, that'll be a sigh of relief because he can really take the bowling on. That's a poor delivery down the leg side. Well stopped by Farman Ali. 2 more extras added to the total. Good Yorker. Good comeback delivery from Saghir. (109 for 4). 74 of 39 to get a spot in the semi-finals up for grabs. You win, you go into semi-finals. You lose, you go home. This is as simple. There's a lot of pressure on both teams here. Oh, nicely struck. That's what happens here at the ICC. It's a hard ground to defend. Late in the night with the wet ball. Problems here for 7 Districts. They're going to have to find ways to contain these two. Takes it on the full. It's a 6. It's a flat hit. Over mid-off for a maximum. 64 of 37. They need a wicket here. Great ball striking. So he's got to find a way here. Big over in the context of the game. 14 gone, 120 for 4. Rohit is back into the attack. Very, very important over. The premium fast bowler is back for 7 Districts. Good start bowling that perfect Yorker first up. It's a loosener. 5 wides, I think. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, there is that confirmation. That's the challenge you have with the wet ball to bowl those Yorkers consistently. It's always a tough job. And poor piece of work behind the stumps as well for Farman Ali. Way below his usual standards. That should have been stopped. Went across away from the right hander, and it's a dot ball. They really need a very, very good over. They need a breakthrough. 10 runs per over required. These conditions, 6 wickets in hand, you tend to think that batting side, they are favourites. 1 wicket can change for 7 Districts. It's a fascinating battle. Incredible power. Rohit misses his length, and he's been dealt with it in style from Rohit. After a slow start, he's beginning to really take the attack to 7 Districts. That's a fine stroke. Just misses his length by a few inches. Bang. Through extra cover for 4. Have a look at that shot, but it's not gone the distance. That's a good catch. It was struck very, very sweetly. For a moment, I thought that has gone all the way, but not quite. Big breakthrough. Is Israr takes a pressure catch. Big moment in the game for 7 Districts. 129 for 5. Big shout, big shout. Aditya Sarna gets beaten by a fuller length there from Rohit. That bat just brushed the turf there, I guess. That made the noise. Yeah, good call by the umpire. 129 for 5. Good finish from Rohit. 15 overs gone, 129 for 5, 54 required of the last 5 overs. $129 for 5 after 15. Loose delivery. Easy pickings for Harshad Kaushik. That's the problem. When you look to bowl those Yorkers with the wet ball, it becomes really tough for you to execute them. That's a low full toss. Leg stump. Whipped away for 4. $50 of 29. Pressure on Avas here. Takes the pace off nicely. Glided down to third man for 1. Ten and a half is the required rate. That's nicely played. Down to third man. 6 runs of the over of the first 3 deliveries. They need 10 per over. Harshad Kaushik, as long as he's there, there's always hope for Double D. Is an enormous striker of the ball. Full toss and got away with it. Looking to whip that. Seven of the over, they need a boundary here. Aditya Sarna, can he pull this one off here alongside Harshad Kaushik for Double D? That's a terrific strike, but straight to the fielder of Harbhasan on the offside. Last ball of the 16th. It's a big delivery coming up. It's nicely played again. Harshit will keep the strike. 16 overs gone. It's 138 for 545 required of the last 4. Oh, that is a loosener from Rohit. First ball boundary, it just eases the nerves and it shifts the pressure back on 7 districts and Rohit. Again, I think they got to reverse their strategy here and they got to come up with different ideas. Slow balls into the surface rather than going for the Yorker with the wet ball. That option is not working. The odds are not in your favor when you attempt those Yorkers with a wet ball. It's not quite happening. Rohit, he needs to bounce back here. It's a slow delivery. Immediately, it's a dot ball. He can afford to bowl it into the surface as well. The odd ball might just hold up in the surface. And so here he's got the experience. He's consistently talking to Rohit, who's played at the highest level, can handle the pressure. I think it's going to be another slow ball. It's another slow ball. It's a width on offer and it's brilliantly taken. Lukman Fessel with a crucial catch. Down at third man. Huge moment in the game. This game now shifts towards 7 districts. Excellent catch under pressure. Good bit of bowling. Good bit of thinking. Again, another delivery off pace. Not quite arriving. Outside edge. Straight down to third man. Excellent catch. Big moment in the game. Harshit goes 6 down for 142. Sawai Chaudhary, the new batsman, he did shuffle across the crease after that boundary. He's bounced back really well. Slow ball, which ended up a dot ball, then a wicket of Harshit Kaushik, another dot ball. Now 7 districts, they become clear favourites here. It has to be said. They've just managed to claw things back at the right time. Rohit with a wonderful over so far. Singles at this stage won't really bother 7 districts. It's all about damage control those boundaries, 4s and 6s. Fantastic over. It's been a great spell in a high scoring game. 2 for 27, a 4 for Raid. 17 gone, 143 for 6. Zar back into the attack and he's knocked the off stump over. Wonderful stuff. Surely now Seven Districts, they have the upper hand to close this game down and qualify for the semi-finals. They've stuck to those plans. A ball of full length. Savai Chaudhary goes across and had his off stump knocked back. Superb stuff from Uzair. 143 for 7. Hafizur Rahman, the new batter, hits him in front and given first ball. Uzair on a hat-trick. Terrific Yorker. First ball. This is a high-class performance coming in from Uzair. First with the bat, now with the ball. Crunch moment, that's plum. It will crash into leg stump. 8 down for 143. What a great performance coming in from Uzair. First with the bat, now with the ball. He's on a hat-trick here. And Ajay he has got to keep that out. Nicely played. The full face of the bat. 3 for 15 so far, Uzair. He's been incredible. 30 odd with the bat when 76 would struggle to get to 160. They end up scoring 182. That was the game. Now doing it with the ball, crucial stages. Such a wonderful cricketer he is. Aditya Sarna is been left stranded at the non-strikers end throughout this over. And that's a wonderful shot. Half stop. There's confusion. This could be a run out. 9 down. There was a half stop at mid-off. That ricochet was picked up and brilliant throw at the bowler's end. 9 down now. Double D. That was a fantastic throw and easily done by Uzair. 145 for 9. Big shot. This could be the end of the game. Uzair has picked up a wicket. 7 districts. They are through to the semi-finals. Ahmad Tariq takes the catch. Jubilation A for 7 districts. They are through to the semi-finals. They have beaten Dubai Daredevils by a comprehensive margin of 37 runs. At one stage it looked like a pretty close game, but they end up winning it comfortably. Terrific team effort from 7 districts. 4 wickets with the ball for Uzair, runs with the bat. 7 districts, they are through to the semi-finals of Union Square House presents Ramadan T20 Cup 2026, powered by the 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Well, that's the batting card. Sagar went for 8, 24 for Aish, 27 for Tanisuri. Mayank fell early for 6. Lots of starts, 22 for Harshit Kaushik, 30 for Mohit Kalyan, and none of them going on to convert that into something substantial. And the lower order was blown away by Uzair towards the end. 145 all out. Rohit stood tall with the ball. 2 for 27 for him. Avas picked up that important wicket of Sagar. 1 for 22. And 4 wickets at the bottom from Uzair. 4 for 16. But don't forget Wahab and Irfan. They also did a very good job in those middle overs, picking up those important wickets. These are the highlights of the innings. Wickets. 2 wickets up front. Wahab Hassan came in and got that important wicket of Mayank. That was not a great shot. Mohit looked good, but unfortunately he was just caught out at the wrong time. And Harshit Kaushik down at third man. That was pretty much the end. Then it was Uzair who mop up the tail to give 7 districts a famous win. Wonderful piece of bowling. That was that run out, and that was that last wicket. Seven districts winning by 37. All-round performance from 7 districts. It takes them into the semi-final. Well, With that, we will take a short break, and on the other side, we'll be back with post-match presentation. Hello and a very warm welcome to the post-match presentation of the second quarter-final of Union Square House presents Ramadan T20 Cup 2026, powered by the 7 District Cricket Academy. Before we begin, we'd like to thank our sponsors for their unwavering support towards the tournament. Tournament organizer ICCA Cricket Academy, title sponsor Union Square House Real Estate, powered by sponsor the 7 District Cricket Academy, sports sponsor Millionaires Loan and Dial-A Battery. Co-sponsor Rainbow Spire Technology and Libas Perfume, broadcast and streaming partner CricketLaunch.tv and Sport Ethic. In the second quarter-final of the tournament, the Daredevils, they won the toss, decided to bowl first. 7 Districts batting first, 182 for 7 in 20 overs, and in reply, the Daredevils, they fell short by 37 runs. They were bowled out for 145 in 17.5 overs. Alongside me is the Honourable Match Referee, Mr. Tehseen Javed, and he's going to give away the Player of the Match award for his outstanding all-round performance. First with the bat, 32 of 14 deliveries with help of 3 fours and 2 sixes, which changed the score line from 150-160 to 182. And with the ball, he was clinical. 2.5 overs, 16 runs and 4 wickets. Is Uzair Khan of 7 districts collect the trophy and also the gift hamper by Libas Perfume. Absolutely stunning performance coming in from Uzair. You must be very, very proud the way things panned out in this big day for 7 districts.
First of all, thanks to Almighty Allah and Alhamdulillah, Summa Alhamdulillah. Yeah, we try our best and Alhamdulillah with the support of the players, management and each and every person, whoever helped us to reach here. Alhamdulillah, congratulations to all. And yeah, I just did my best for the team and Alhamdulillah in the end it pays off.
And those 32 runs were absolutely crucial because at one stage you were cruising along to get to 190, then there was a bit of a collapse, bit of a stutter, and then you provided that flurry.
Of course, Asghar bhai, when I was batting with Wahab, I told him that we just need to stay calm and play till the end and let's see where we're going to reach. And Alhamdulillah, then I connect few of the boundaries and then hit sixes, so it helped in the end.
And the bowlers did really well in difficult conditions towards that. At one stage they were cruising along.
To be honest, credit goes to all bowlers because it was wet, ground was wet, there is no seaming condition anymore because of the dew. But all the bowlers, we bowled exceptional, and with the side they have the batting lineup, so it was extraordinary from the bowling side.
Go well, all the best for the big semi-final. Uzair, very well played.
Thank you so much.
Uzair with his outstanding performance, that all-round performance which sealed the deal for 7 districts. We are done with the second quarter-final and do join us tomorrow. There are 2 more quarter-finals coming your way starting in the evening at 6:50 p.m. local time. Till then, it's goodbye from ICC.